So, shout out to iPhones for the amount of brightness that is on this camera because it's pretty dark outside, obviously. But, right back to filming because if I don't, I'll stop. And so, diary entry number, I'll call this number 1. It's like a diary check-in. So, I planted some seeds the last couple of days. In the last couple of weeks, I should say. In terms of different areas of my life, so career, home life, home, as well as I guess financial, I suppose. So yesterday I discovered National Debt Relief, and I am working on that. I have to call him back at 9 o'clock, I believe. Which makes this right on time, so because it gives me 30 minutes. But I also took the liberty of giving him a call. I called him today, which was something that's really scary because they called me twice and I avoided it. But I was like, this is something I want to do, and that's just something I'm working on, is actually getting through the process, not just getting to the door, but actually going through it. And holding my own hand while walking through it. Sometimes no one taught me this shit. No one taught me how to do debt relief. No one taught me how to accrue debt. But you know what I'm saying? Had I had that financial literacy, I could have maybe avoided situations like this. But truth be told, I just didn't have that type of parenting growing up, and even now I don't think they have more financial literacy than I do. But I worked on that today, so I feel proud of myself for actually giving them a call, and feel proud of myself that I'm going to call them back as well. Secondly, the application I put in for the new dog, it's just still, she called me on Sunday. I called her back today and spoke with her over the phone. She asked a lot of questions, and truth be told, it was a little frustrating because I understand why she's asking a lot of questions. I understand why she wants to vet and go through the process as necessary, although I will say on my end it's very frustrating because if getting this dog is this fucking hard, who the fuck, because she's a beautiful dog and she seems very sweet. The only issue is that not even an issue. It's just the thing that she bugs me a little. She was always on the website. It's she's had her for 3 years, because she's 3 years old. She's had it for 3 years, and she's I don't know how she hasn't been adopted. I think it's her. I think it's because she keeps stepping in the way of the adoption process and makes it more difficult than it should be for someone to obtain this dog. I understand why she was she's reluctant. I don't know. It was just frustrating. It was just frustrating because partly because I wanted what I wanted. I wanted to hear yes, but it wasn't really a no either. It wasn't anything. She just said she can call me back because somebody else also had put an application in, and trust the luck. I'm not. Also, I just got off work, so I'm a little tired if you ask me. But I simply just am frustrated because I wanted that to, as something I desire. I really want that dog. So yeah, a part of me is I want what I want, and I'm fucking upset if I don't get it. But I'm also told Spirit and my angels that if they give me a no, then I'll pivot anyway. Because what the fuck am I gonna do? Go kidnap a dog? No, that wouldn't make any sense. I could pull her up and find out where she lives and go get the dog, but that's creepy. John grew up, so he can't go backwards in maturity. That's wild. But so I just have to wait a couple days for that one. I put in applications for working at a local college in my city, and not that I didn't go through, because actually everything went well. They were paying me so significantly less than what I know I'm worth, which isn't a bad thing because I don't mind going to jobs. It was $13 and some change, and I don't mind that if because I would have 2 jobs anyway. That's the plan. But I'd rather have 2 jobs that would not have me barely meeting ends, where I could sustain and exceed my expectations, and therefore, because I have a lot. Like I said, I'm planting seeds, and I need money to water them seeds, darling, and it takes time. Also, but not that I didn't go through, but there was one email I'm waiting on, and but it's also in food service, so I'm not something I hate, but something else I'm not going back to. I've done food service. Like, I've done it for years. And once I step out of it, I just decided I just wasn't something I was going back to. Not unless I desperately have to. And I don't at the moment desperately have to, even though my desires make me feel like I desperately have to, I don't have to. I don't have to do that to myself. Not that it's a bad thing or anybody in food services is a bad thing, but just for me personally, not ideal. But I did put in for a FedEx job, which I am kind of proud of. Not bad. That one is also pretty well. I have a response back from that one. They said the only thing I left would be for a manager to contact me. So we'll wait on that. And I think the time frame would most likely be tomorrow, just based on the process speed that it's been at recently. Because I put it in last night, got a response this morning. And then the last response of the day was that they would have a manager be contacting me if they already the message that if they already haven't, but they haven't. So I'm imagining the time frame would probably be tomorrow, because it was around like 7 o'clock when I received the email. So I'm working on that, planting that seed. The other thing I'm going to plant is, there was also like a couple of jobs at like Home Depot. There's a lot of jobs at Home Depot, 45 to be exact, from the Home Depots across my city, because we have 3, I believe. But I was thinking about working there as well, for a lot of benefits, actually. Not health benefits, but health benefits. Not the Medicare benefits or medical benefits, but specifically, like, I am trying to build muscle, so like having that kind of job would be very useful. But then also the pay would be nice, even though I think it would be less than the FedEx job. But having those 2 jobs would help me exceed my expectations and exceed certain goals, and allow me to reach other goals a lot faster. I'm just working on just building myself back up again. Each day gives me confidence, although I will say the conversation with Miss, I can't say her name because it's illegal, but Myth was not terrible, but it did discourage me a little bit, because it wasn't more so that, like, I think I'm just pissed off that I'm always trying to understand somebody else's perspective, which is fine. I'm probably always going to do that. It's not something I'm just not going to do, because I have to remain balanced. But what it is just frustrating is because a lot of the questions that she was asking, she didn't have to be asked. A lot of the time got spent talking about nonsense. Like, I don't want to fast track anything because of desire. Like, I don't need something faster because I want it that bad. But I know what the fuck it put me in this like second guessing kind of nature, and I know what the fuck I want. I know what I want. I want this dog, and I know how to take care of it. I know how to train her. I would know how to take care of her and allow her to integrate herself into my life. And I know how to integrate, because she was saying that she's a shy, timid dog, and I'm like, that sounds like when you have a child and you shelter them, so like they become this timid thing, and it's like, okay. Like, she was like, but she's also like hard-headed. I guess like she doesn't listen. I'm like, no, because all the things that she was saying, and I told her, I was like, that makes me excited, actually, because I love to like train. I actually love to train my current dog now. Like, getting her to do things, I don't want to sound like, getting her to do things that are like because she's so intelligent, and it's just adorable to watch her do. I let her be her, so watch her just be her and exist. It's just the cutest thing to me, and she should be allowed to do that. She should be allowed to just be so cute that her existence is everything I need. Besides, she don't pay rent anyway, so she might as well be cute. You know what I'm saying? Walk around the house, play with your toys. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy being a dog. Bite your bone. Let's play a little. You know what I'm saying? Let's play tug of war, like that kind of shit. She deserves it. She makes me happy. She takes my negative energy when I get home. And when I wake up, and she's my best friend. Love it. I always take the time to praise my dog, bro. But that's why I want to. But also, one thing that, like, I, again, am just so... I say again because I mentioned it in a different video, but, like, I'm at the age for 24 where I want to create my own family. I want to start, like, biologically. I think I just want to start having my own family. But, like, moving back with my parents was, like, not a mistake, but it definitely was something that, like, I don't think was supposed to last this fucking long, but it's my fault for remaining stagnant and, like, I want to say I kind of gaslit under their fucking thumb again. It was wild. Anywho, I want to go forward in life and, like, really, really, really just succeed. But first, I just want to create a bit of stability for me and my best buddy Onyx so that we can have a home base that is fitting for us, not shared with any individual that we don't need to be shared with, not any energy that needs to be together, any of that. So yeah, that was today. Great. Now I gotta pee, but yeah, glad I did that. I do this to keep my third chakra open, for the record, because if I don't, then I'll just end up festering or frantically writing in my journal. And sometimes it just takes it's easier to just get it out, because sometimes I just need someone to talk to, and this camera does me a lot more justice than any of the friends I don't have. So anyways, thanks for watching if you did watch. Thanks for listening if you listened, and yeah, cool beans. See you guys next time, bros.